In a little over a week, the 2024 Komen Triangle Race for the Cure returns to our area. Survivors, caregivers, and supporters will unite to fight breast cancer one step at a time on Saturday, May 4th. Joining us to talk about this year's event is Executive Director Jenn Briand. Jen, so great to see you and let people know about this important event. You know, over the years, I've had a chance to take part in Race for the Cure, and it is just so inspirational and moving, and it really is a celebration, isn't it?
It really is. Thank you so much for having me, Renee. I truly appreciate it. It is such a wonderful time for the community to come together and lean on one another and support each other as we all know, many families have to deal with a breast cancer diagnosis. So we're so excited.
And everyone knows someone who is on that journey. Talk about how this is a fundraiser and how proceeds from the race help people in their fight against breast cancer.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I'll also share, I navigated my own breast cancer diagnosis a couple of years ago, and my daughter was just turning about a year old, and my husband and I felt very lost. And nobody thinks you're going to get breast cancer in your early 30s. And I think for me, just having access to information and resources to really understand what I was going through and what my body was doing. So Komen invests in our patient care center, which really takes care of people going through breast cancer from A to Z, from what doctor should I see, what should I be expecting, lending an ear to really listen to the patient and address those concerns. So the patient care center is a huge piece of where the funds go. Like I said, just to really be that, therapeutic ear, and also just provide really great resources on what is accessible in the community. And then also research is huge. We've made such incredible strides in breast cancer research over the past 40 years, and we're not done. Our work is not done. So Komen alone in the past year has invested over $19 million for breast cancer research. And, our advocacy efforts to protect, those with breast cancer and ensure they have access to the drugs that they need and aren't, choosing between their next meal or getting to an appointment. So those are just some of the things that Komen invests in local communities across the country.
And Jen, thanks for sharing your personal testimony and experience with Komen and how much it's meant to you. How are you doing now?
Oh, thank you. I'm doing great. I had a successful surgery. I go see my oncologist once a year, so I'm happy and healthy. But it's important to share because a lot of people don't, they don't know what they don't know, right? Mm-hmm. And somebody who has breast cancer, often you don't think it looks like somebody who might be in their early 30s. And right. It was hard. So any chance that I can put a face to it, I think is really important. But thank you so much, Renee. I'm doing great. And I just can't wait to be among some of my fellow survivors next weekend.
And those fellow survivors will be there on the 4th of May there at Research Triangle Park for Race for the Cure. Let's run down some of the events that people can expect. 7 o'clock, the on-site registration, packet pickup. There'll be a Zumba warm-up at 8:20, a Parade of Hope at 8:30, and then the race begins at 9 o'clock. And a quick change that we want to note for people who've taken part in this before about the T-shirt pickup.
So in years past, we've had a couple days ahead of the event where folks could come, pick up their packets, pick up their T-shirts. But to make everything a little bit more streamlined and a little bit easier, everybody who registered prior to April 21st will have been sent via snail mail their T-shirt and their packet. And then everyone else who registers right now, because you can still register right now, you could pick all of those things up in the morning prior to the race starting at 9 a.m. when it opens up at 7. So we will have all of that available for you on site. If you registered prior to April 21st, that will show up in your mailbox.
So show your support. You can walk or run. WRAL is a proud community partner of the Komen Triangle Race for the Cure. And Mike Mays and Lena Tillett will serve as MCs. Jenn Briand, all the best to you. And here's hoping for nice weather a week from Saturday.
Can't wait. Thank you so much, Renee. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.